All right. Well, it's come to my attention, and it should come to everybody's attention that the New World Order officially has a website, and they're not hiding it anymore, folks. They're blatantly out there. They're unapologetic, and they just don't give a fuck. So I just wanted to look at this website. I heard about the website on, let's see who that incredible journalist is. Sparrow on YouTube. And he's all about it. He is researching, he's getting us the information. I don't think this guy ever sleeps. But anyways, so the New World Order has a website, UNNWO.org. And guess what? Isn't that for like org is for nonprofit? They are so fucking funny. And I hate it. I literally fucking hate it. So since the vaccine, I mean, not the vaccine, but since the corona has come out, they're just all bold with it and raggedy and are ready to take over the world. They're not hiding it anymore. Like they're just moving forward, and they just said, fuck us, you know, basically fall the fucking line or get stepped on, I guess. So let's look at this website, because I looked at it just a little bit and was kind of disturbed, and just kind of want you guys to be disturbed with me, because this shit is fucked up and we need to do something about it, because I'm not okay with this, and I don't think anyone else should be. So let's look. Let's take our planet back. I didn't know that, let's take our planet back. What are they saying by that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who took it in the first place? Because then we need to know who took it. And so if someone took it, who is that? Tell us, let us know who that is also. But on the other regard, I've never heard that anyone took our planet. So that means that you are planning to take it. That's what that sounds like to me. What you think? So let's see what this is all about. The United Nations New World Order Project is a global high-level initiative founded in 2008. Oh, okay. To advance a new economic paradigm. Is that right? I think I said that wrong. A new political order, a more broadly, a new world order for humankind. I didn't ask you to do anything for me, so don't add me in that shit. Which achieves the UN's global goals for sustainable development by 2030, and the happiness, well-being, and freedom of all life on Earth by 2050. Okay. Right. So these are their initiative. Happytalism, UNIDOH, happy, I do happiness. You and I do happiness. Oh, okay. I'm a little slow. Don't worry about it, because I'll be catching up. United Nations International Day of Happiness. Oh, sorry. You and I do happiness. That's what I got from that. But it's United Nations International Day of Happiness. And also the UN Global Goals. Achieving a new economic paradigm of capitalism for humanity means mobilizing 30 trillion towards achieving the 17th UN Global Goals, 169 targets by 2030. Join us. Okay, and Habitalism is a new economic paradigm which places happiness, well-being, and freedom in the center of human development models, systems, and all life. Doesn't that just sound terrific? And the United Nations International Day of Happiness recognizes happiness as a fundamental human right and goal, and a celebration, and is celebrated every March 20th forever. Now, when you have to put happiness in everything, like when you have to overextend, when you have to overdo, when you have to um, um, do the most, then it's probably not all that it's cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just like people who like flaunt everything, like, flaunt that they're rich and flaunt that they're this, that, and the third. I just, um, and then when the corona hit, like we saw how poor they really were. You feel what I'm saying? So this happiness, everything, happy, 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 you know what I'm saying? Say it 3 times and make it true, it's some bullshit. But either way, let's just look in this one over here. I kind of looked at these, but it's this one. And they probably all say have the same thing in there. Because, I was just looking for Bill Gates in there, really, just to tell the truth. And then, you scroll down. Let's scroll on down. They got all kinds of stuff. Wow, this looks like this has been here for a while. And so the UN's New World Order, one of their initiatives is the global goals for sustainable development, right? So let's just look at their partners, okay? And their partners are, bam, lead partners, Bill and Melinda Gates. Would this have anything to do with anything? But no. Google, Salesforce, MasterCard. Okay, so that's looking a little, what that's looking like. I can't think about it. And so they have partners, and Coka Cola, Hasbro, Nike, their supporters are just, I'm sure we can reach into and research all of this and find just about everybody. And so I just wanted to reach out and touch everybody with this, because, yep, it's going down. It's going down. You know what? This right here and this. Hold on a second. Let me look at something. Okay, I'm back. And I went to my trusty dusty handy dandy mind map of Bill Gates, because I remember seeing this. I even remember seeing something like this, but Bill Gates is definitely in cahoots with the United Nations. But I went to my mind map. You see, this is my Gates Foundation. This part, this is definitely all about Bill Gates. I'm just getting started, and it's so much. I don't, I'm just trying to map out my mind on this man and trying to, especially when it comes to his foundations, and who he gives his money to, who he donates to. I wanted to have a better understanding, not a better understanding, but be able to kind of like spot when I hear these foundations and know that he's a part of them. So, I've been like making a list of his foundations, who he contributes to, universities, everything. But just now trying to figure out if this was a part of who he gave to, which it is, but it wasn't on my list, so I added it to my list. I found that also the British Council and this right here, this 250. And if we go back here to the UN New World Order, what does this say? Freedom of life on earth by 2050. So it's some obscure thing he's donated to. Let's see. Right here. He did in 2002. $300,000 for a term of 36 months is what I think that means. Family planning development in Tokyo to strengthening Japan's support to global initiatives in population health. I was looking for a website, and this one doesn't have a website. Most of them do. This one does not. So that's very interesting to me. I have to look further into that. But basically, I just want to see where, I just basically with this want to see where all his hands are, where he's sticking his hands in and everything. And so, of course it already says that he's a lead partner. So that right there, but it's just like, look at all of this. I mean, it's just crazy. And, and Bill Gates can be found littered throughout that. So, this is what I wanted to say, which was what I've found out just now while looking through this, and I go to the Bill Gates Foundation and their grants, is when I was searching some of these different names here, when I was searching some of these different names, I noticed that this sucker has been donating to everything he can donate to. That's why right now people are listening to him. One of his motives in his plans from the very beginning with this philanthropy bullshit is he started off donating to everything. He's donated to like every library, it seems like every major library in all the 50 states, or really major whatever libraries. He's donated to schools, he's donated absolutely to everything. So he started that long ago. And then as people got his, knew him for his philanthropy, like, oh, he's a great man. Look at him. He's donating to this. We can get some donations, just donating all around the world. And, he became this great guy, this trustworthy man who is really about philanthropy. And then he really started honing in this philanthropy, this philanthropic bullshit to his major things, things that he, basically the New World Order. He started really giving to that more so, it seems like, after 2010, because it's a lot of the other things he gave to was like 2009 and before. And so like 2010, he really started honing in on a lot of the New World Order, the vaccines, the so and etc. So, he's been plotting and planning. And it's crazy that we haven't put two and two together enough that we've already kicked him to the curb. But, right now, he's blatantly putting this shit in. He and them are blatantly putting this shit in our face at this point. Like, if we don't wake up from this, I don't know. Because I was listening to someone else on YouTube, and she was kind of saying this. If we don't wake up now, like, what the fuck? Like, because this is fucking maddening. Like did we ask you to intrude in our lives? I like my rights. I like being able to decide what it is that I do with myself and my kids and my home where I live, where I sleep. You know, I don't need you to come in with your ideas and tell me what to do. Now, if you ask me, hey, you know, you want to come over here and be a part of, you know, the happiness gang, you know. Okay, so my audio completely cut off. Um, so what I was basically saying is if, you know, they want to come in and ask, you know, what I want to do, you know, or would I like to be a part of their, you know, United Nation New World Order gang, you know, and that's my choice, and I decide yes or nay or yay, then okay. But this is obviously not a choice. They're showing that this is the Nations New World Order. New World Order. That don't even sound, you know, like right. You know, New World Order. Like that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound like happiness. That doesn't sound, you know, they're taking the planet back, and, you know, they're doing it somewhere in between 2030 and 2050. You know, this doesn't sound like a choice. This sounds like something. They can say that this is all kinds of happiness. They can say happiness 50 times. They can say it a million times until their face turns blue and they look like the Smurfs. But you shouldn't have to push happiness like that. And the truth of the matter is, you know, there's a balance in life. There's happiness, there's sadness. There's no such thing as happiness all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I thought we were already free. You know, now it's happiness, well-being, and freedom of all life on earth. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not free. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. So it's just all these, to me, it's a big contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're telling us something like, I'm already happy. But you know what? This bullshit you're pulling is making me not happy. You know what I'm saying? This new world order doesn't sound happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many happiness hashtags you make up. This shit is not right. And I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these people really, oh my God. Like, right now, I'm sitting in a mental headspace that if we do not wake up as a people, you know, we're going to see this new world order, and I don't want to see it, people. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be a part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a part of a one world order gang. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, like, I want my kids to be able to have their own choices. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to decide. I want them to be able to make mistakes and make things better. I want them to have their full range of emotions. You know, I don't want somebody to decide where they live and what job they have and what kind of food they eat. And pump them full of vaccines to make them sterile so they can't have kids and whatever fucked up thoughts they have in their mind. I don't want it. So I just hope we can come together. We need to wake up. Wake up, people. We need to wake up and we need to come together. Because what they're planning and what they have planned is not cool.